Well, I've got a lot to get done today. The Elcamino, the front end on it is crap. It is just crap. Let me show you. See that tire? See how much is leaning in? And this one's not as bad, but it is doing it too. Now, if we come down here, this upper control arm bushing is way shoved over. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that today. Let's just get started. I got new shocks, new ball joints, upper and lower, and new control arm bushings and new sway bar links. So let's just go ahead and get started. We'll get started by taking the wheel off, get it up on a jack stand. I'll take the upper control arms over to the other shop, pound them out, the bushings out, pound the ball joints out, all that fun stuff. So let's get started. Okay, I got this thing all up on jack stands. Let's get this wheel off. Come on. This little 3/8 drive impact works really well. Okay, there we go. Now all we got to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with the upper control arms. Let's just get them off and replaced. That seems like what will be easiest. Come on, let's get you there. That's a good starting point, and then we'll go from there. So let's get off this keeper. After I get the upper control arm off, I can do the sway bar link and stuff like that. The shock I don't want to do till I get the upper control arm back on. Oh, I might go ahead and do that lower ball joint too. I don't know yet. So let me get that off real quick. We'll be right back. Okay, I got the upper ball joint off. It don't feel bad, but I think I'll go ahead and replace it anyways. I'll also do the same with the lower. I'll get a pickle fork for the lower though. And I probably ought to go ahead and replace it soon too. But this thing is what's caused the majority of my problems, is that A-arm is shifted. So now, see, this is mostly what I'm working out of, is just this little tiny kit. A few bigger wrenches you have to have. That might be an 11/16. It might also be a 3/4, so let's try what we got first. Come on. Ooh, that is going to be a pain. Nope, it's an 11/16. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, I'll get an 11/16, get them off, and maybe we'll get this whole thing done today. I'm wanting to get it done today. That way we can take the Nova to Camargo, load up my power washer and wash it. Don't know if we'll get that done in this video, but we might. So it's just so dirty that regular stuff ain't gonna work. So the car wash, it needs a good hand washing. So let's get this thing off. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, there's several on this side. And this ain't too hard to get off. It might be a pain because that steering shaft, I don't know yet. So we'll be back as soon as we get this thing off. Boy, the humidity is thick today. Whew. Okay, I got the upper control arm out. It was a chore. I had to find a way to break that nut loose, or that bolt. It's supposed to be stuck in there. I got it to where I could pry it out because it's a splined bolt, and then I could get to that. So now we'll move on to the sway bar end link and maybe the lower ball joint also. and just try to get them all done. I might not be able to get that lower ball joint out just yet because I don't have a pickle fork here, but we'll see what we can do. I got to go over to the other shop anyways to get that finished taken apart. So after I get this done, I'll move over to this side and we'll pull this one off. So anyway, so there's a quick update. Let's see if we can't get this end link out. I don't think it'll be too hard. What is that, like a 9/16? Maybe a half. That's what it was, it was a half. Okay, well, I need both hands, but I'll take that out. We'll put the new one on and we'll get her done. So we'll be back. Okay, I just got that new end link on. And that'll be a lot better. I mean, if you guys remember what it looked like before, I'll show you whenever I get to this side, which I'm gonna start moving on to this side because I need a pickle fork. It's at the other shop, and so we gotta take those there anyways to remove the bushings, and we'll put the new ones in over there too. So we'll do bushing, ball joint, upper ball joint at least, bushing, upper ball joint on both sides over there. So let's get this wheel off and we'll start working on it. Oh boy, it is warm in this shop. I mean, really warm. So we'll be back here in a minute. Okay. I got both the upper control arms off, got both the sway bar links installed. I guess I'm gonna take these to the shop, load up my ball joints and my control arm bushings, take them all there, and we will do them over there. Whew. Boy, it is awfully humid. I'll probably also bring my fan back with me because it is hot out here. So anyways, but we are coming right along. I mean, after we do the upper control arms and ball, the bushings, the ball joints, then all we'll have is shocks and lower ball joints, and we'll be able to take her for a ride, see how much better she drives. I'm not going to take it for an alignment just yet. It is Sunday after all. I don't know when this video will come out, maybe Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday-ish. But I did set out my spacers where they came from. That way we will be close. So let me load up these parts and then we'll head to the other shop. Okay, I just got back from the shop. Got new ball joint in, new bushings in. That went pretty smoothly. There was a lot of commotion going on over there, so I didn't record too much or anything over there. So big problem is I don't remember what side went where. Oh boy, I'll have to figure that out, see which side went where, and we'll get them put back on. But before I put them back on, I'm going to go ahead and do those lower ball joints. I did not find my pickle fork. I don't know what happened to it. So anyways, we're going to try to finish this thing up. Hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. I think it will. We'll get the lower ball joints replaced. I got a ball joint press in the pickup and go from there. Anyways, I'm gonna get you all set up in time lapse and we'll go ahead and start filming. Okay, well, I drove back to the other shop looking for my pickle fork, and I drove and looked all around and could not find it. Well, turns out it was in the pickup I was driving. I went ahead and threw the driver's side back together. Figured I could show you guys on the passenger side what I did. That way I didn't look like a complete idiot whenever I was trying to figure it out. I've never done the Elcamino suspension before. So I did the Novas, but that was about it. Let's see if I can't get you all set up pretty well. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is get my pliers. I think I got everything else over here. So, first thing I want to do is pull the keeper, if there's a keeper in this one. I'm not seeing it. So, Roy must not have put that in whenever he was young. And we'll take a 7/8. That wasn't even tight. I really need to go in the cab and turn the wheels the other way real quick. This wasn't even tight. No, I did not loosen it. I will be doing tie rods on this eventually too. I just, funds, you know. Okay, so now that we got that off, I'm gonna go turn the wheel the other direction. That way it's all the way back here and I can get a good swing at it. Get that brake line all good and stretched out. Okay, we'll take our pickle fork. It wasn't even tight on this side. Oh! Okay, then what I do, get my jack. Come on. Ooh, brake shield is caught. Come on. Okay, we'll get that out. And I don't like stretching that brake line like that. I'm only one guy. Okay, now that we got that out, I need to get a screwdriver. Did I already take it over there? No, I didn't. I set it on top of the engine. Silly me. Okay. We'll take this boot off. That boot is now off. In the pile you go. And these ball joints, I mean, they're not bad, but I'm right here. Why not replace them? So no tension on the brake line, just so y'all know. Then you can press these out, but I like to do it the easy way. Let's clean some of this junk off real quick. And the easiest way I found is to take a hammer, beat it out. Voila. Okay, now we'll get the new one. These are a 10197 from Napa. We'll take him. You don't have to have him in there real hard, just if he'll stay. Okay. That goes just like that. Get this one. Ooh, I might have to jack the car up more on this side. The other side I have a little bit higher, so y'all don't watch for a minute. You're not gonna like how I have to do it. Maybe now I can get her. Take this one, shove him up like that. Well, come on. Maybe it'll be easier if I do it this way. Ooh, that's half upside down. But it's the only way I can do it. It's okay. Okay, now you get your 7/8 and just tighten that until you're till it's all the way in there. I like to go slow, and sometimes it'll just slowly go in there. We're getting close. Oh, yeah. Okay, she is all the way seated up. So now all we got to do is take this off, put it back together. I found it a little strange that Chevy didn't use any keeper rings or nothing on this one. On all the newer stuff they do. Come on, get in there. When I put my hand on this, it sort of forced that ring down. I want it back right. Okay. Put that on there just like that. Notice I got new sway bar links. I got them installed. We'll let this down a little bit. There we go. Bottom one is on. Now we'll tighten this thing down a little bit and move to the top. So after I get this put together, I'll bring you all back. Okay, now we're gonna move up to the top. Oh, this top is not very hard if you know how to do it. Okay, so if you can get your keeper pin out. Oh, come on. There we go. Put him up there for safekeeping. Put him up there for safekeeping. Okay. Real simple. Put that in. And before you get too far into this deal, you got to get this far one started first. Don't worry about this one. Remember, we made him loose. I need to rotate this now that I got new bushings in there. It's a little stiff to rotate. Come on. Get on. Get on. Get. Come on. There we go. Use your nearest male ancestor now. Come on. Okay. Remember, we got a bunch of spacers put in there too. I hear thunder. Oh, I want to get this done before it starts raining. We got all these spacers put in too, but we're going to hold off on them because I'm going to put them right up here where I can see them. There we go. Spacers are in. Now we'll get our nuts and put them on. Don't want to lose your nuts on this deal. These are special high regulated pencil nuts. No, they're just lock nuts. Come on. Okay, we got them started. Let me show you. It helps if you have a ratchet wrench because these things suck. Okay, I got my spacers in. Got these on. Remember, this nut's not going to spin very good because we took him out. We'll take from the back side and we'll hit on him. And that's how we'll put it on, get it to seat again. So let me get these run down. It takes a while, and then we'll go back to the control arm and put the rest of that together. And whew, hear that? Don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but it's about to storm. There's the stinking Lincoln over there. I got a Kia for sale if anybody's interested. Got a Honda CB100 for sale if someone's interested. The Nova's not for sale, people, but the Nova is running good. I haven't started this thing today. I did get a timing light and set the timing on it yesterday, but I did not record it. But let me show you all this real quick. Okay, my foot's not going to touch the gas pedal. Look at that. Has not been started today. That's insane. It just sits, starts up, idles. I set the idle to 750 RPM, and boy, it's running good. So, anyways, I'll get those tied down, and we'll go for a ride in it today, see how we like it. I hope it stiffens up that front end a lot. So we'll be back. Okay, I got all that tightened down and it's good. Let me show you a little trick that I come up with, and this is why I don't put that together first. you can take this and run it in with the one that you popped loose, remember. You can run him in and then just finish tightening them up. Okay, so now we'll go ahead, get you all set back up, and we'll put the rest of this front end together. I still got to do shocks, so, but if you look, this control arm isn't going to go down far enough. So you got to take your jack, come on, get up there, Susie. And I don't think you have to lift up super far, but lift up high enough. And then you can get a nut started. You'll suck it the rest of the way up with your nut. And to get away from that brake line, I like to turn the wheels the other direction. And with wheels pointed the other direction, you can get to this super simple and tighten her down. After you get it tightened down, make sure to put your greasers in and you're good to go. So let me do that. We'll put shocks on, then we'll go for a ride. Okay, we're ready for shocks. And they're a half. Oh, Roy Zane. Why do you hate me? Why? Okay, well, I'm gonna go get a 1/2-inch end wrench. See if I can't snake it in there. He put a bolt and a nut through this one instead of replacing it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You little, yeah. Okay, it's on there. Now I didn't replace the shock because it was holding the spring compressed while I was working underneath of it, so I didn't have to worry about that spring. This one looks like a 9, of course. Okay. Oh, get a pair of pliers. See if I can't grab that shaft in there. Okay, shock is out. Now, question was, is it any good? No, none whatsoever. Trash. Oh, it had a tag on it still too. Sensa-track. Sensa-trash. Go! Now I got the absolute best ones I could get that were in stock, which happened to be not very good. But they are better than the other ones. So let's get him in there, and you go in like that. Come on. Oh, there we go. It helps if you have two people, but if you don't, you can still get it. Okay, top one is started. Let's get this bottom one going. Come on. Oh, gonna have to compress it. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna get my impactor ready. That way, whenever I get it in there, I can just go ahead and it right on in. Okay, now the hard part. Doing exactly what I just criticized Roy for doing, but I don't have the time to run to town. Come on. There we go. Who's your nearest male ancestor now? Oh. Oh. Okay. That one is in there. Now for this one, which is a lot harder. Okay, that one is in there. Oh, nearly. Now I'll get this top one done and we'll do the other side. I think we'll be done. Oh, it's getting hot. There we go. Okay, I'll get the other side done and we'll go for a ride. Okay, I just got her set down and boy, she looks good. She looks so much better. You can tell it needs an alignment, but it's a lot better than what it was. So let's take this thing and we'll go to town and get a Coke. We deserve it. So let's see how she drives. Oh, I got the stuff in the bed of this thing. Got an aluminum radiator. Oh. I got the sway bar for the Nova. I need another mount, if anybody has one, for the sway bar. I doesn't have one. I did put a new fuel cap on this thing. that one the vent was plugged up on. Let's see. Yeah, much better. See the front. Yeah. Okay. Oh, first start. All day today. Started right up. It was a little flooded because I had cycled the key a couple times, but let's go to town and see how this thing rides. Ooh, my door's not shut all the way. There we go. Probably gonna hit some rain, but it might just clean the windshield. It was pretty squirrely before. Oh yeah, pretty responsive steering. I think we did good, y'all. That's going to help us out big much. 2,800 RPM. And mind you, this is a rough road. This thing is just cruising right along. Boy, who would have thought? Just a little bit of time. Oh, I think I'm probably $150 into that. Yeah. That made a huge difference. I mean, a huge difference. Used to ride like a tank. Now it's, I mean, that's good. Anyways, we'll get to town, get a coat, see what happens, but I think we've just nailed it. This thing has never drove like this. I'll bring you back when we get to the corners and we'll see how this thing corners. I've got about 10 miles till I get there, so we'll see you here in a little bit. Okay, we're about to the corners. It started raining, so I'm a little leery now about doing too much. I was hoping I could beat the rain up here and get a nice dry road and just go around the corners and just see what it would do. But it's doing, I mean, remarkably well. It's just crazy how well this front end is responding now. I mean, it's like, I mean, just super tight now. I'm super happy with that. I hate that it started raining, although it might get the bugs off the windshield a little bit. It'll make the windshield super dirty where I can't see. Oops. So, we're right about to that corner. Boy, this thing just, I fixed the throttle cable a little bit. It was a little bit messed up. But, I mean, it'll just dive right into these corners and not even think about it. I don't want to push it too hard, you know. I don't want to slide off the road and then have a bunch of body work. I'm good at the mechanical stuff. Body, not so much. Body is just not my forte. But it's doing so well. I cannot believe how well this car has done. Oh, it's good to be back in the Elcamino. So what do you guys think we should do next? I'm not sure. I know I need interior kit. Got the interior to do, but that's quite a bit of money. I know I need an alignment. Boy, it just sticks in those corners. It just right in there. So, boy, it starts to rain pretty hard. I don't want to slide off the road in this thing. So, anyways, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe if you would. I'd like to hit, I don't know, 7,000 or 8,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It might just be pretty well what it's going to be, though. I mean, there's not much else I can do today with the rain. I was going to go wash these things and stuff like that, but that's not going to happen no more. But anyways, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, and we will talk to you next time.